This isn't gonna work well.
It's fun.
In this video, I'm going to show you how I lit the inside of my orchard packing shed with LEDs. I'm also going to show you how I detailed the inside of it to really give it some dimension. Wasn't tough to do, even for somebody with regular guy skills. Hi, I'm Steve Brown, and welcome to It's My Railroad. On this channel, we bring you the highest quality modeling videos we possibly can, showing you how to use regular guy techniques to build great scenes, dioramas, and model railroad stuff just like you see right here. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure and subscribe, and then don't forget to push the little bell icon so you can catch future videos. Well, rail fans, you're in for a slightly different version of It's My Railroad in this video. I went through and I put the LED lighting into the orchard packing shed, and I detailed the inside of it, really stoked with the way it came out. And I've taken all that footage and I cut it together into a video that you're about to see that I believe paints a very good picture of the how, what, and why I did what I did. Unfortunately, ran out of time, can't fully narrate the video. So in some places you might have some questions as to why did you do that? What did you use there? And so I've got a deal for you. Watch the video to the end and then go into this video and leave a question in the comment section. What I'm gonna do through the course of the week is I'm gonna compile all those questions and find the most significant ones, and then in next Thursday's video, I will answer them, hopefully to your heart's content. Also next week, I intend to put the corrugated roofing on top of this thing, so you get kind of a 2-for-1 deal, as it were. But as we move forward with this video, one thing I need you to keep in mind, detailing the inside of a structure is not about showing great detail, like you can see people's faces through the glass in the window. It's not about that. It's about putting something inside the structure that shows that there's depth or dimension to the structure, and that's what I've done. Even you'll see I make an orchard packing table that's glued to the side of the structure. I took some gray ballast and I glued it to a piece of balsa wood and I painted it with orange paint, and when you look through the windows, it looks like a whole bunch of oranges sitting on a table. If you look at it up close, inside, not so much, but through the windows, that's what you see, and that's what it's about. So that was my mindset as I went forward and detailed the inside of this, and as I lit it. One last thing to point out before I take you through what I did, and that is this. The light, I believe, is too bright inside the orchard packing shed. Now, hopefully between now and next week, I'm gonna put some kind of a variable resistor or something on it to dim it down just a little bit so that it looks a little less bright in there, a little bit more realistic. But anyway, there you go. There's my big preamble. I want to get started on this by showing you how I put in the foundation for the structure. Then we'll do the lighting and do the details, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, back over at the hobby table. Got the structure off of the layout over there. And here's what I want to do. A couple things we want to do. First is, I'm not really happy with the way these wires come down. They sort of have to come around the bottom plate, and it kind of honks them up a little bit. I just want to notch that bottom plate out a little bit. The wires will pass through on the layout. You'll never see them, especially when I do phase 2 of this operation, and that is this. I'm going to put a standoff back here, just like a standoff. You'll see when we get to it that I'm going to glue a picture of a stack of crates to. So when you're looking through the windows, you kind of look through the wall, you'll see some crates stacked up back there getting ready to be loaded with oranges. So here's what I'll do. I'll get the camera in close, we'll go through all of that, and then I'll come back and we'll do what's next. Well, this little thing came together okay, I guess, and it seems to fit into the model really well. What I want to do now, though, is I want to glue the crates onto here. And for that, like I said, I'm going to use a JPEG that I'm going to print out. And I made that myself and scaled it myself. So let me show you really quick how I did that, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue it on. And boom, there it is. I lit it up, I put some details in it, and I gotta tell you, when I come out here, I turn on the lights, I just stare at it. I'm really proud of it. A regular guy pulled this off, which means you can do it too. No matter what your skill level is, you can pull this off. Trust me. Now, don't forget, leave your questions in the comments of this video so I can grab them, collate them, and address them next Thursday in It's My Railroad. Also, on November 2nd, on our live Track Smack broadcast we do at 7 a.m. Pacific on the Track Smack channel, we will be taking a look at the Fertile Valley project in totality. You can ask any question about any product, anything we did, techniques, why we did it, comment on it if you'd like, and we'll have a good time then talking about it. But that'll be then. This was now. Thank you so much for joining me today on It's My Railroad. I had a ton of fun working on this, had a ton of fun sharing it with you. Hopefully you had a ton of fun watching the video. But until next time, my name is Steve Brown, and rail on, my friends.